Shebi, you don't know that insurgents is a core characteristics of rebel soldiers. When you hear that rebel soldiers has taken over Nigeria, una go think say na English we dey hear dey speak. Rebel soldiers has taken over your country, Nigerians. They call them insurgents. The problem started when they baptized them, gave them another name. They see a terrorist and call them bandits. This is the genesis of the problem in Nigeria. Insurgency na characteristics of rebel soldiers. So now wetin dey take know them. These guys are armies. You go there here, they call them terrorists, they call them bandits. These guys are armies. Like these guys are in their numbers. They are recruiting armies. They are rising against your government. Let me read from a Google definition of who a rebel soldier is. Here it says a rebel soldier is a combatant who takes up arms against their own country's established government or ruling authority. Typically to force political change, secede or overthrow the regime. What else? Waiting again, do you want to hear? What else do you need to know? These people are giving your government conditions. Your government is already negotiating with these terrorists. They call them bandits. To all Nigerians, if we cannot protect ourselves, Nigerian army, apart from in democracy, apart from the judiciary, the military has its own power, a separate power, untouched, because they are the people that will protect your constitution and including the people. These guys has failed us. They kill your general. You as a young army, a young soldier, if you are not careful, if you don't ask questions how these terrorists you call bandits, killed your army general, you are a puppet, like you are nothing. It's going to come to you. We are here shouting and making sure that Nigeria is a better place for you, your children, and the unborn. This is the only place we can call our own. If you call yourself a Nigerian, if you know that a thing belongs to you, you do it well. If you are healthy, if you're not sick, you must sweep your room when it is dirty. If you are not mad, when your clothes, your linens are dirty, you wash them. Shebi all of una don relax, say nothing dey happen. They leave your things dey spoil. It's going to overwhelm all of us. It's happening. Another protest is coming to all of you Nigerians. When you hear protests come out, this is the only way you can speak. This is the only way you can be heard. This is the only way you can take up what belongs to you. This is the only measure you can use to stand in a country that is your own. To all our brothers, to those that are repatriated from South Africa or to other countries, you have opportunity to fix your own country. You see wetin dey happen in whole Nigeria. The giant of Africa go there, small South Africa go chase your citizens away out of Africa. Okay, we are home now. All of you that are here, put hands. Let that your anger, let that your frustration be on the government. This is your own country. In a government that works, citizens are supposed to have salaries. Workers, the disabled bodies, this is your ability now. Stand up and ask for what your rights. Listen, nature has given you one advantage. If you cannot use your hands, all of us, the country will be a hand for you. Other countries, they receive disability. You're supposed to earn salary. If you're not using your hand, if you're crippled, if you're deaf, if you're dumb, if you have any deformity in your body, you're supposed to earn a salary. When you hear protests, come outside. Nobody should be scared. The prison in this country cannot contain 10 million people. All the prisons in Nigeria cannot contain 20 million Nigerians. We are many. If it is to go out, let's go out. Then they cannot shoot all of us. They cannot kill all of us. They cannot throw all of us into prisons. This is a strategy to take up what belongs to you. These people, political set in the government has failed. They have, and they are not going to win. There's no plan, no point of winning. They are here negotiating with terrorists and calling them bandits. Instead of calling a spade, they call it a shovel, or they can call it a fork. But we should know what the truth is all about in this country. It is time. Nobody's going to speak for you. Don't wait for anybody you say is an activist. Be your own activist. Activism is all about standing up to the truth. Be positive about when it is time to say no, say no. When it is wrong, stand up and say it is wrong. You no get anybody will be activist. Nobody, if those people there you call activists, they are there, enriching their own pockets. When they are when they have gotten enough, when they have gathered enough, funds in their bank account, you see them go back, they'll retrench. This is what we need to do to take up the power. The military people, we need to ask them questions. We need to ask them for accountability, because I cannot see a reason why soldiers are not being soldiers. If soldiers are tired, let the people be their own soldiers. Let us take up, our own way to protect ourselves. Before you become a soldier, you were a child, you were a son or daughter to someone, and your parents protected you. So there are natural, protection skill in human being to protect yourself. So we don't have to wait on the armies. They are failing. These are the people that throw missile on their citizens instead of the terrorists. If you wait on these people, all of us are gone.